What's going on, everybody? This is Some Life here, bringing you another vlog. This is a vlog about my story, my life, and everything like that. So, anyways, here it goes. Um, see, where can I start? I'm gonna start. This is all right off the top of my head. I'm just gonna do this. Most significant. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing. Let me just start from the beginning. I am Billy Collins. I am 23, almost 24 years old. Um, I want to become an actor, singer. Uh, Dancing was, people told me I was a good dancer, but I kind of grew out of that. And um, I have one brother and one sister, both younger than me. Um, I'll get into that, which really tears my heart apart. Um, uh, I never had a dad, and I never had a biological dad and a biological my mom. Biological dad, biological mom. Um, When I was an infant, my mother and father basically never took care of me. Um, I had boogers in my eyes. I had basically they didn't take care of me. And my aunts who lived down the street, they lived in Detroit. My aunt lived down the street from my biological mom and dad. Basically, she called the cops on my biological mom and dad. My aunt took me as an infant. I was with her until I was about. Well, actually, to be honest, I was with her and her significant other, which was another female, which I call my mom because my aunt was always working. Anyways, so that brings me up to that air, and I was about 12, 13, and my mom would always be working. Well, my aunts would always be working, and Chris would was my mom. I mean, she was my mom. She was there for me for everything that I did. Come to find out, she had cancer in her trachea, or her throat, and severe cancer, and she smoked a lot, so that is what happened. She had a hole, like a hole right here, and when she wanted to talk, she would cover it up, and she would talk like this. It was like a quiet whisper, you know. And it was a changing point in my life. I was 12, 13. You know, I didn't have dad or biological mom, or mom and dad, and my mom that I knew was going through all these changes with her, you know, with the cancer and stuff like that. My aunt was always at work, so what am I gonna do now? She's in her deathbed, Chris is, and needless to say, she passes away in 2009, 2003, actually 2000, yeah, about 2005 actually. And it was really, really, really tough for me. And I'm gonna really try not to cry right now, but okay. So that changed my life. Um, and I went, and she was really, really strict. She was really, really on me. And I took acting classes back in those days, and she thought I could be an actor. She really, you know, she invested all this time with me, and I did all these performances at weddings, like I sung, and that was just who And I liked it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And that is a little bit about that. And okay. So she ended up passing in 2005. I went from an A/B student to a D student, C, D, even E. Just being real here, about an E, D, sometimes a C student. And my mom was always working. I had people move into my house, my cousins, um, who really made me um, who just picked on me. They just picked on me and picked on me and picked on me and picked on me. And you're talking about a guy, about 6 foot guy, 250 pounds, 275, okay, picking at me. I'm 5'3", 120 pounds, man. Why the hell are you picking on me? And after so many years of that, picking on me, it just made me a stronger person. Uh, we would get into our fist fights, stuff like that. Anyways, after years of that, it just made me a stronger person. Um, Basically, up until 11th grade, I failed my 11th grade. I passed everything from middle school until 11th till 10th. I passed, but well, I used to live in Taylor, and I was with Chris. Right after middle school, I jumped into high school, and that is when she was still with me, and my grades were still up. 10th and 11th grade, that is when she passed. My grades were down completely. Failed my 11th, my junior year of high school, and that set me back. And I wanted to come back strong for Chris and for myself. So my 11th and 12th grade year, I I was an A and B student, and came back really strong. Graduated. I was 19, turning 20 when I graduated. Well, I was 19 when I graduated. I was turning 20. And after that, I mean, I just, there are things I wanted to do. I didn't like who I was becoming. I really missed Chris. I really missed Chris. And my mom was always at work. And then I had Head Honcho, one of my cousins who I talked to you about, the 6 foot guy, always telling me what to do and picking on me, stuff like that. And my family is, I can't even classify them as a family because they grew up with me, but they had it worse than me. So and they grew up in Detroit. So that is all they know. All they know is ghetto. All they know is fighting. All they know is drinking. All they know is smoking. All they know is I'm gonna raise my child to be this fighter, to be this smoker and drinker, to be this badass, And that I didn't like it. I didn't like it whatsoever. And that is when I met my well, before all that, I mean, before what I was about to say, I was lonely. After I graduated high school, I was lonely and depressed, and 2 to 3 years of, you know, and even in high school, I would ask these girls out, and that was a big part of it, of who I am today. And they were nice about it, but they would just be like, no, no, thank you, sorry, or they'll just be like, well, I'm not looking for a boyfriend, but I am. But do you want to talk? And I was just, I wanted, I just wanted somebody to love me, cause I had nobody. There's a difference. Okay, you can't sit here and tell me there's not a difference. Somebody loves you. They love you for you. They try and bring you up in anything that you want to do. And my family and my aunts, they weren't doing that for me. So I had zero confidence. I had nobody to love me. I was being picked on. I was getting bullied on. I was getting harassed and about as low as you can get. Okay, and I was that low. I've been low. I've been really, really low in my life. And it came to a point where I was just gonna say, fuck it. I wanted to be an actor. I was just gonna go out to Hollywood, like literally walk to Hollywood with my own damn 2 feet and try and get some auditions going and just go for it, okay? And I was gonna, I was going, and there's a couple times my aunt stopped me, my my fiance stopped me, and I mean, I was gonna go, and I still will go. To this day, I will still go. If I didn't have no other way, and I got an audition, I will walk there. I will walk until I can't walk no more, and I start crawling, and then I will crawl no more until I can't crawl no more. That's who I am. You want something that bad, you do it, right? Or at least you don't stop giving up. And that's why I'm here today. I'm not giving up. No, 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 no. Because that means that Chris invested her time and I invested my time into things such as acting, dancing, and singing. And it was just a waste of time? No. I'm not giving up on that. No, 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 no. Gaming, I'm a huge, huge gamer. I mean, you can look right now. Oh, I got an Xbox 360 going on with the TV and my computer. By the way, check out my channel if you guys want. It's Some Life, which is my gaming channel, and I wanted to be an MLG pro gamer, and I was a gamer back in the day. I mean, I was gaming since I was 2, 3. I was playing Ataris and all kinds of stuff. Paperboy. I mean, everything, man. So basically, that I mean, I it's not an excuse. All this, it's really, really not. It's the truth, and it's it it brings people down. You've been in this sinkhole for 5 years, and you come around an actual family, my fiance's family, an actual loving, caring family. You come around them, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with them people? Because you never been around that. You know what I'm saying? You never been around that caring, loving family. You always been around that Detroit ghetto fighting drinking family. Now, I'm not a drinker. I'm not. I've been around it, but I'm not a drinker or smoker. I have smoked some weed a few times in my life. A few times, like 2 or 3. That's it. And the only reason I did that is because I wanted to peer pressure. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically my life. 15 minutes. So here I am today trying to. I want to become a famous YouTuber, an MLG pro gamer, actor, model. Um, want to be in a movie really bad. I really, really do. Star and direct a movie. That's a little bit about my life, man. 16 minutes of my life wrapped up. So that is me. I welcome you with open arms. If I could hug you guys, each one of you guys individually, I would. Maybe even kiss you. No, I'm just kidding. Not kiss you. But maybe. Maybe I might. So yeah, that's my life. I welcome you into my life. It's really hard for me to welcome people into my life, but I've been learning to do that. So I welcome you into my life. I welcome you to my channels. I have 2. I welcome you to who I am as a person. And I'm Some Life, aka Billy Collins, signing out, saying peace. I love you all. May your dreams come true. Peace to all you lovely, beautiful people.